Hello and happy fall to all those who celebrate. I'm wearing my fall, I guess it's more of a Halloween, but my seasonal sweater in honor of this YouTube video. And the jingling you hear is my dog Ollie. Ollie, come here, come here, who is wearing his festive little, you can't really see it, but he has this on. He is festive as well. So, Erica wrote a beautiful blog post all about hopeful things. It's a hopeful blog post about things that you can do in fall when you're feeling more sturdy in your recovery. And I absolutely love it because I like any post that has that offers like a sliver of hope, especially when you're in the depths of an eating disorder. And when I say hope, I don't necessarily mean hope. That doesn't have to mean hope for like full recovery, for example. And I know that's a lot of the more mainstream eating disorder rhetoric pushes the idea that that's the only goal to strive for. But I think just hope for a life that's less consumed by the darkness of an eating disorder is that on its own is a wonderful goal to strive for. And so I wanted to share my own fall win that I had back in the day when I started to feel just more sturdy in eating disorder recovery. A few years in, so several years into the process, it didn't happen immediately, but I ordered a Starbucks fall drink, and which is the very, I know it's a common goal or a common thing that people do when they're in recovery, but I felt like it was really just fun and special. And it was like the drink that I always wanted, but I would only let myself order black coffee. And I've been ordering it ever since. And it felt like I don't know, a hopeful, fun turning point for me when I let myself have it. And my whole world didn't fall apart, which it had so many times in the past when I had tried things that felt more scary. So that was my fall win from back in the day. Um, so I just wanted to offer two kind of journaling prompts to go along with the idea of hope for eating disorder recovery. One is to write out what you want your life to look like when you are, even if it's just less in the grips of the eating disorder or when the eating disorder has less of a stronghold. Even if you believe it's always going to be part of your life, which I know a lot of people feel that way. And I personally think it's okay to feel that way. That's allowed. But if you could think about your day, a day in your life in the future, um, when you're less in the grips of it and when it just has less of a strong presence in your life, like what would that look like? What would you be doing? What role would food play? And write that all out. And then on the flip side, it's a little bit different than the hope prompt, but I also think it's really helpful when you're feeling just tired in recovery and like, why am I doing this? Like, this is not, this is just hard. Like, there's nothing this is getting you right now. This is not feeling good, which is such a valid way to feel. And I know a lot of us have been there. To write out if you're feeling up to it, kind of like the worst day in your eating disorder, write out like a full description of the worst or the darkest day. And that's just kind of, it's like a little something that you can use to turn back to remember why you started, because it's really easy in this journey to lose track of why we started. Like that is an understandable experience. Sometimes we all just need reminders of what we're sort of trying to shift away from, if possible, and what we're striving towards. And writing, in my opinion, is a really great way to just keep that crystal clear and top of mind for ourselves. So I hope those prompts help. I hope everybody's enjoying their fall and yeah.